Right, Mickey, the first Ask Mickey. So let's see what the questions are coming this week. A little.
We must first say I've only just been given these, so we've not had time to try and duck them or make up another answer. We're going to be as honest as possible, aren't we?
You've had a whole minute to look at it. Normal preparation
I've
from
been
me.
given this sheet of paper, and it's just because maybe I won't understand how you ask it. I'll be able to read it.
There is that case as well. We won't go into accents and whose is the deepest.
Yeah.
Right, first one from Gavin Taylor. Are you working on Jason Luteweiler's handling skills? Sometimes he seems reluctant to catch the ball and take the pressure off the team.
Yeah, it's something that that we as a staff are sort of getting used to as well. And I spoke to Danny about it. And of course, as we all know, Jason is a continental type goalkeeper, and chooses to punch more than what we would expect him to catch sometimes. I think we've got to look at it the other way, and what we have said to the back four is expect him to punch it now, rather than try and drastically change what he feels comfortable with doing. Me personally would probably be happier if he caught it and took the pressure off, but at the end of the day it's what the lad feels is going to be the best way of defending crosses. So as of at the minute, we're slowly trying to change things.
Slowly educate.
Slowly.
Next one from Shrews Lowdown. How important is it that the midfielders start adding goals to their game? And what's your favourite football chant?
It's massively important that all around the team we start to add goals, because we can't just rely on the front men. We've all got to take responsibility, whether that be from set plays or from open play or from counter attacks or whatever. But we scored 3 at the weekend, but we haven't been scoring enough. So it's important that we take responsibility and try and add some goals at the weekend. But Knight Percival's gone and scored a header at the weekend, so we're happy with that from a set play. So to get back to it's important that they all should score goals. Favourite football chant? I used to love the one when I was at Barnsley about Paddy McCourt. Don't sell McCourt.
No.
Paddy McCourt. I just thought it was a really amusing chant, and it seemed to go on for a while. But I enjoyed it, and I went to watch him against Brighton, against Button a couple of weeks ago, and lo and behold, the old "Don't sell McCourt" chant. The papers had been handed around and the verses had been handed around, and lo and behold, the Brighton fans were singing it. So I had a wee stamp in my feet myself. It was good. See Paddy again.
Joining in as well.
Yeah.
Justin Peachy, our away form is bad compared to the all-conquering home team. Where do you think we're going wrong away from home?
Probably losing goals at poor times. Maybe a wee bit of mindset from all of us. I mean, I take my share of responsibility in that. Maybe we should show a little bit more, how can we put it, a wee bit more match management, slow things down and try and get through phases of the game. But then another part of me says, well, the people who have travelled such a long way deserve us to go and have a right good go at it and try and win games. So it's about getting that balance right. But we're talking about it and we're working on it, and it's something that we're very aware of, and something that we're really disappointed in as a group. And me, especially as the manager, I take my huge share of responsibility in that, but we're looking to try and fix it, and we're well aware of it, and we're disappointed about it, that's for sure.
I guess when you take apart the away performances, say bar Hartlepool, there's not many games that we haven't been involved or near or close or small margins about getting a result.
No, I mean, we're getting 1-0 defeats and the early goals, and they're difficult for us to get back in and back into the games. And maybe some individuals will be disappointed with the parts that they've taken in and losing the goal. But we, like I've said in programme notes and in previous interviews, you won't be able to see it in the camera, but every player is individually monitored on their own personal performance against the benchmarks that we believe that they should be doing for their job for the team or in their position. And it would be wrong of me to say that a lot of the lads are in fact most of them are hitting the targets for that, but what we clearly aren't doing is the most important stat, and that's the one that's in the top left hand corner at Sky is the score. But we're working hard to do that, and we're well aware of it.
Next one from Paul Honeyfield. Can we get Ryan Woods tied down on a 5-year contract, please? What a breath of fresh air this young man has been.
I totally agree. He's a terrific player and such a great lad, such a talent. We're now working with Ryan on his next stage of what we believe is his development, and that's maybe to nick a goal or be a wee bit more adventurous where he's passing at times. Not all the time. There's maybe one or two opportunities that he maybe has to go and find a striker's run, because he is so well capable of that. He has so much ability. We're just working on him doing that and maybe nicking the odd goal. As far as a 5-year contract is concerned, yeah, he's a fantastic talent, and he's certainly a player that we enjoy having at the football club, and hopefully we have him here for a long time.
Alex Simpson, do you think that Wilding and McAllister would benefit going out on loan, and are they still in your plans? And do you want to play for his dad's Sunday League side?
Let me start one at a time. Well, we believe that Aaron and Dave would benefit from going and finding some football. We have circulated them and spoken to the lads, and it's been a long time now since they've played a first team game. We believe we're okay in that position in central midfield, and we are trying to get them football, to get them some first team football under their belts, because they're two good guys and two good footballers, and they need to play first team football. They've gone beyond the stage now where they can just sit and sort of watch us performing. They need to go and play football now, so we're on with that, and we may have one or two options for them that hopefully they can go and get some football somewhere. Are they still in my plans? Everybody who's here is, because football's so it just moves so quickly. Yeah. You'd be wrong to sort of write anybody off. So as of at the minute, anybody who's here, unless I've told them otherwise, they're all in my plans. But of course, if they don't play enough football, then they would obviously want to go and do that somewhere else. And the Sunday League thing, I don't think I would get in his team, to be perfectly honest. I have two slipped discs, a fused left ankle, a dodgy knee, and pretty much everything that you could have wrong with your body after years of battering it. So you would be better off without me, trust me. I'll cheer you on.
Yeah, you could be cheered.
Yeah.
Chris Abraham, why isn't Andy Robinson getting a game? He can change a game and always gives 100%.
This is why like I say, I've not seen these questions, and you can vouch for that. That's why these questions are. It's great that people are asking that, because it's obvious that we haven't communicated well enough maybe with people, so we could take some responsibility with that. He's got a knee injury that he's going to be out for another 4 or 5 weeks, that he picked up in the reserve game, so he's not available for selection. I totally agree that he's a smashing player, and can impact at any stage that he plays in any games, but at the minute he's about as much use as me playing for the Sunday League team. He's injured.
Cool. Next one, Gareth Parry. Will you be treating Mr. Mourinho to a glass of Merlot or a pint of Shropshire Gold after the game?
Shropshire Gold. This is Shropshire. He comes to Shropshire, he lives the way we live, so he wants to come to Solopier, and he He drinks the local brew without a shadow of a doubt. Might get some Micky Mellon's Balmy Army down in. But no, he'll, I'm sure, partake in the local ale.
Are you going to change the wedges and chicken strips after the game for him instead, or just keep it normal?
What do the Portuguese people eat? What's their
food?
Right, well, I'm sure they'll have a chicken wing. We'll get some peri-peri sauce.
Charlie Rogers, are there any personal issues between staff members and Liam Lawrence as he's not playing a lot?
Fantastic. Again, I can absolutely put any end to any of that. That actually Liam Lawrence I would probably call a personal friend of mine. That we have to sometimes put to the side, and because I'm the manager and he's the player, but he's my captain and somebody who I communicate with all the time. Absolutely no issues. Circumstances and results and the way that we're going to play, and sometimes we want to play with two midfield players, and we go with Wesolowski and Woods because I think they're such a good partnership. But as you've seen on Saturday, we believed that we had to change things, and the man that we believed that would help us do that was Liam Lawrence, and he came on and he was fantastic, and there was nobody, probably only he was more pleased about that than me. And we always communicate about how things are at the club and how we think can be changed because he's my captain. Yeah. We had a good chat this morning about a few things, and I told him how pleased I was with his performance on Saturday. But I still believe, and he does, he agrees that he can be even more influential. But that might come with getting games under his belt. But we'll still always try and use the squad the best way that we believe that we can to win games. That I wouldn't allow any issues between players and staff. I don't allow it in the dressing room. It will never happen because we keep communicating with them, and we'll get to the root of hopefully all problems because we're open and honest, and I tell the players all the time, and they know you, and if you ask them, I'm here for them. I'm not here to work against them. I'm here to try and get the best out of them, and however I need to do that, then I'll find a way of doing that. But I'm on their side. I want them to be good. It's a matter with that. I want them to play well.
Excellent. And final one. That was quite quick. Jonathan Dyke, what's your game plan against Chelsea? We'll just give it to Mr. Mourinho.
Is he a scout?
You never know. Mine couldn't be bothered to.
You might be a scout. You might be a scout. We know that when we play Chelsea, I mean, I don't like speaking about it, but we're trying to do this because we've got games between now and then. But we know that the levels that we'll have to hit as a group on that evening will need to be very, very high. Everybody. Yeah. And maybe even above the levels, if that's possible. But maybe really play the game of our lives at times. But we'll go into that game determined that we're going to learn an awful lot about ourselves as a group, and me as a manager, because we'll be playing against one of the best teams in Europe. So you'll be able to have a look and see how good you are, measured against that. So we're not afraid of the challenge, or worried about the challenge. We see it as an opportunity to go out there and have a right good go, represent this club well, because on the night the people on Sky will see what a fantastic football club this is, because this ground will be rocking, and the people of Shropshire will be able to announce again to the football world what a great footballing area this is, and the football club will put on a show, and us players will give it everything we've got, and I'm sure it'll be a fantastic evening.
Thank you very much. And that's the first one done. Wasn't too painful, was it?
Thank you, Dave. It was it was good, and I enjoyed doing it, and some of the questions that were there, it's important that I know that's obviously with some of them that we need to maybe communicate a wee bit better, especially like the Robbo one, and then there must be some stuff going about Liam, and well, hopefully I'm an honest man, and we put an end to that. But we all want the same thing, and that's to have a thriving, exciting football club that's open and transparent with the most important people, and that's the fans.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dave.